All right. Hello, everybody. Yes, to gravitational report for you. Hopefully, you enjoyed the energies yesterday because the same energy is going to be even today. For some of you, that even is going to be even better. Um, the moon, the emotions, the vibrations that turns that into it, that gravitations that it's going to be there. You're going to feel in it, specifically those divine energies with the North Node and Chiron. That is you healing patterns and you move on. But that Earth energy is in there is going to be continue very strong throughout the whole day. But tomorrow, the moon is going to be moving into Libra. What is about today? What is going on today? The overall energy is going to be the universe is helping you manifest this. Uranus is going to be in charge, taking over for some of you. Where there is no road before, all of a sudden the road is open. When there was no door, the door is open. If there was a problem, now there is opportunity. If there is a things, now the things are unfolding. There is no breaks, there is no situations. The only thing it is there is throughout today's energies accepting what the universe says it doesn't work. Are you able to get that no for an answer? That energy is going to be strong early in the morning because your nose in there is going to be tackle you for it. And the question is how you going to be in that tackle in there. Let me explain it in there. If you're watching rugby um, or American football, that is a one of the one player hits you so hard with the ball, but you're standing on your grounds and you keep going forward together with the ball rolling. And that is this energies that's gonna come toward you, and how you're gonna be acting or reacting on this energy is gonna be entirely up to you. But the question is if you trust the universe and your faith in there and your powers in there, because this is unifications between Moon Lilith together with Mercury and Mars together with universe. It's basically that is the intuitions that healing the shadows from within. You know all the shadow things inside of it, facing all these limitations, and moving forward with the right communications, in the right actions, and the right self talk. All right. So we're talking about this is going to be the energy for like 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock. That energy is going to be either getting a little bit stronger for it, and gotta give me a second because the page is refreshed and I lost uh, what I was doing in there. And all right, it's okay. You see, I'm talking about that energy, and that's what this energy does it for you. Okay, so there we go. All right. There we go. All right. Now we're rolling. There. Right. There you go. So we're talking about that energy at 8 o'clock later on is going to shift. In the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, you are having this energies with the sun for you, but that energy can really, really is going to be put out within the authority. Are you going to authorize these changes with the universe? And here is like when the universe tells you don't go this way, what do? Either you take that no for an answer and you trust the universe, or you just go in with the horns against it. And then guess what? It's going to be even more harder to happen. And even if it happens what you want, you find out that it was pointless to do a certain things because he did not flow within the gravity, within the energies. They are here. These are beautiful energies. It's the same energies from yesterday, but now the universe is like, do you want to have this? Do you want to get into there? And if you're flowing within the energies, it's pretty interesting that all those energies with Uranus, they are going to be moving forward. There is nothing anymore retrograde. There is nothing anymore going on like this. And the energies of the Virgo is healing properly. So if you heal properly, you understand that if it is no, it's fine. It is no. There's going to be another place. There's going to be yes, and that's what the universe wants you. That by accepting this, whatever there was no door, the universe all of a sudden says like, here is your door, here's your exit, here's what you wanted, but not the way you want it. It is the way it's created. So, talking about later on at 9 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be at Sag. That's going to be squaring the ascendant and the moon. Of course, there's got to be this balance of going up and down throughout the day, but it's about you, how strong your emotions are. You're going to be tested. Somebody's going to come in, is going to tell you, this is not happened, that's not right, you are not right, is everything is all. You may have a friend who comes in and advise you about like, you should not do this, you should not do that, that is not right, this sounds crazy, this sounds this and that. And because that energy also squaring Lilith and opposing Lilith, that is going to be like the two different sets of lower vibrations that you are going to be within your fears, which is Lilith, is to act on those fears because you want to control it, don't get what you want in there, and you going into survival mode while the moon is like, come on, let's go up, let's move up, let's come overcoming this shadow, let's working together in their higher and lower self for a better evolution. Let's get up. And that energy of the earth is going into Mars and Mercury, and then it goes to Uranus, and it's just blowing there. All right, so talking about 10 o'clock in the morning, midheaven is with Venus. And beautiful energies because Venus doesn't have negative. She is in beautiful trines with Jupiter and still in a beautiful sextiles with Saturn. Basically, the love, it's like, you know what? I'm the love. I don't need limitations. All I need is grow more within the love. Beautiful times, beautiful energies, beautiful power to make a choices of being a public servant, being the right things, serving for right cause in there. For it is about this is the politicians' energies in there. For while Mars is still have these issues with this north node and the south node at the same time. Specifically, we're talking about this is going to be like 2 days from now. The moon is going to be squaring Mars and Mercury. And during those periods, you're going to have to test it, your emotions during of what you're doing with others. What is your contracts? There's maybe a contracts about business contract, political contracts, any kind of form of relationship contracts, spiritual soul contracts. All this is going to be coming under test strength. This is like when you making this earth metal, okay? You're making it in there. Well, You have to go to the test strength so you know how much pressure this metal can take, how much pressures can you take when you're pushed. And this is going to be coming if you learned all those lessons in there, you're going to be passing that test in about 2 days. So, talking about in the next hour, the midheaven, that's 11 o'clock in the morning right now, is together with Mercury and Mars. Still, this beautiful Earth energy is there, beautiful energies with Neptune, except that the Neptune is opposing the Moon. That can kind of like shaking the water within you and the mud together. You don't see. You still want clarity, still want something to come in together within this points of these energies, but the overall the energies is powerful that you going with the flow. Most of you is gonna go with the flow. The problem is when the people doesn't go out with the flow, what are they doing? If they that's the things doesn't happen to them, they don't want things to happen to somebody else. So be mindful of how you looking at them this because if you see that the things doesn't go your way, you may attracting energy in situations and a people who is gonna be coming and they want to prove it. Oh, it doesn't work. All right. So in the next hour, which is that's gonna be in the authority, there's gonna begin this energies of um, the authority with the midheaven, you're going to be authorizing what you need to do. But that is going to be at the moment that are you going to take the no for an answer? Because if somebody tells you no, that's mean no forever, or that's mean like, hey, I can't do this, I'm not dealing with that, I can't get it into where you're going, there may be another door for you, which is going to be a better. There may be another opportunity, there may be another chance, there may be another things that goes on with that. And 10, you're going to be learning that you're flowing with the energies. Okay. You're flowing instead of going against it. All right. So, 1 o'clock midheaven is in divine energies with the moon together with the Chiron and the North Node. You're going to be learning these divine energies of Aquarius within yourself. That incredible, powerful energy is coming. You're going to see them doing this. Because you're taking a new path, you're taking the new road. You do something that you never did before. You overcome something that you never did before. You improve yourself. You did upgrade of yourself. Okay, it's kind of like a yourself 2.0 now. It's not that 1.0 the beginning the way you are. Right now you're this different version of it yourself that you are always wanted to be. Now you're becoming, and the universe is helping you with this energy. All right, talking about 2 o'clock, the energies is with Saturn. Lesson learned. Saturn has no negative energies, it's all flowing in there. The ascendant is at Cancer, divine energies with Pluto into the Sun at this time. A lot of positiveness because the Moon is moving forward, and she begins to have this multi connections with pretty much Pluto, and also at this time she has this energies with Uranus with this point, but all those Lilith combined energies together with this is going to be becoming like a multi kites that you are going to be working because on the top of that kite this Saturn's that it's going to come and this Neptune's that it's coming, they're coming for this purpose. There is this angel wings that gonna make you fly, but you catching it. It's you who have to authorize it. It's you who have to do it. Don't wait for somebody else to do your job. This is how the job is done by you. All right, so here is 3 o'clock midheaven. It's together with Neptune that it's going to be opposing the moon. Strengths, pressures. The ascendant is at Cancer. It is squaring the knots. It is opposing Mars and Mercury. Probably going to feel that stress in there. Probably going to feel this pressure. Yeah, I have to do the work. That's mean I gotta go get done the work. And now you're working, you're doing the work, and you feel the pressure of that the work has to be done, but doing with peace, doing with understanding, and doing with the flow. And then the jump just flies there. You know what I'm talking about. When you flowing with the things that you need to work, it doesn't matter if that is your personal relationships, your relationship with others, or you're working that job on the line with work. If you go with the flow, the things just flowing. All right, so talking about 4 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be with Chiron and the North Node squaring Mars again of these positions. Now it's the other side. Now the energy comes in towards Mars and Mercury. Are you doing the right thing? Because if you did the right thing, so good. But if you didn't the right things, oh, I'm going to put a pressure on you so you can do the right things. Because the things doesn't go and doesn't work the way there is. Hi, Miriam. Thank you for coming in and greetings for it. So, talking about that energy of Chiron right now and Lilith there, those divine energies they have purpose. This is a what you're hitting in the shadow. Oh, I know how I have my triggers. I know how I'm gonna get angry, and I'm gonna hide them in there, but you're getting kind of war within yourself instead of doing the right things to clear the pattern, clear the triggers. And that's what the moon and Virgo is going to be like. That's not right. I know if you don't counting on this, then this is going to be coming out into the relationships. I cannot carry the wounds into the relationship because right next door to Virgo is who? Libra, and that's one of the moon is going to be moving tomorrow in there. You're going to be practicing this. That is that preparations for you. Uh, oh, you're welcome, Marian. You're welcome. Gladly that for your comments here, and hopefully this report helps you. Uh, um, uh, I emailed you the schedule and astrology reading, but no response yet. I have to because I'm traveling right now. I need to get into the website email, and I will respond accordingly as soon as I finish this astrology report. In there, I haven't been checked that out in the past few days because I'm outside. I'm not even in the in at home. I'm someplace else out in the world. I have things that I need to do. But Marianne, I will go ahead. I will reply to you, and we're gonna schedule it. We're gonna have some video conference, and we'll do it for you. Well, thank you for coming in and remind me to do that. So, talking about 5 o'clock, divine energies from Moon and divine energies from Lilith in Aries. You feel the divine when you reach for the divine. The divine reaches for you. But that is it. The energy is also connecting with your Uranus. And you're gonna feel it in the next hour when the midheaven is gonna get there, because that is gonna be like a 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You're gonna feel like people calling you says like, you know what? I know so much you wanted this. You can't get it this way, but here it is. I have somebody who knows how to get it, and they're gonna do it for you. I know this, I know that, I know get, and then so on and so on. All of a sudden, things just, it's kind of like the gate is open, the portal is open. All you have to do is just walk in through. Why? You accepted the no for an answer and let the divine handle it, because if it's meant to be, and that gives you the peace, and you are okay with any results, any situations, anything inside of it, because your internal peace is more important than the war within yourself that reflects with the wars with everybody else. And you're wise enough not to do it, not to give up into those energies that are coming. Here is we're talking about this 6 o'clock there. Midheaven is between Jupiter and Uranus. Beautiful trines with Lily, the Moon. Venus is involved in there. Mars, Mercury, for and at some point Pluto begins to get involved with Uranus right now, and you see this positiveness that comes in transformations, communications, proper actions, proper talks, proper looking at and healing within the shadow, and the right support for growth from the universe that is like, here we go. Everything that you wanted, boom. You might receive everything that you ever wanted at once. And you're like, what the heck is this blessing? Because you did your work. But if you're not doing your work, now you have to do the work so you can reach that blessings that coming in from Uranus that is at Taurus. All right, so at 7 o'clock, the energy is going to be very peaceful. The day goes well. You're probably going to be feel very powerful and peaceful and satisfied with what you did. Ascendant is at Leo, it's opposing Saturn, but that energy is about like, hey, I pass over these limitations. I saw what these limitations are. I see the pattern of how to overcome these limitations, and now I know how to do it. Now I upgraded myself. Now I tested my 2.0 version within me. Now I'm looking at for 3.0. What can I do to even upgrade myself? Because right now is an upgrade time. The sun is an Aquarius. Let me get the things better. Let me reinvent it better. Let's see what is this I that is lower self to become the I, the spirit within me. Beautiful. Mhm. Yeah. All right. So 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, midheaven, it's 12 degrees, 12 minutes at Gemini. That is the authority right there that is going to be used. And the ascendant walks at at Virgo. That is a approaching Lilith. And all those trines again gets beautiful. I mean, just beautiful. You might be choosing to have a late night walk. You may go out in the nature. You may go out even making a barbecue. You just happy. You just happy for no reason. Everything goes the way it's supposed to go for it. Okay, your inner pieces in the higher levels that ever been, you probably maybe gonna feel even it's like, oh my god, I need to go to sleep. I feel so good, just so relaxed. Uh, so we are talking about 8 o'clock energy right there. Some issues within the computer doesn't want to resonate with this, but I have to restart it, reset it. There you go. And all right, so talking about 9 o'clock, the energy is going to be a little bit more intense. That it's going to be the ascendant is going to be at the moon. Kind of like you're going to see the moon begins to rise. It's itself on the horizon. Um, Beautiful transitions energies because she's at the end. It's on 27 degrees of Virgo, but that's still creating these trines with Mars and Mercury and Uranus. And you're gonna feel like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. But you guys know that every beautiful things, the way it begins, it has to end. But if you remember that energies within in yourself, you carry it, you put it as a base program, that beautiful earth energy, it will help you down the road. Because right now it's what? Manifestation time. Whatever you're going to be put to work on it, because Mars and Mercury, they're in the trine with Uranus, you are going to be getting it because you put time, effort, and energies that are in synchronizations within the universe. It's a manifestation time, proper manifestation time, not manifesting what you want through manipulations. That is going to be a lesson for some of you. but that's a whole another story. All right, so talking about 10 o'clock midheaven, it's at 9 degrees of Cancer, opposing Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Be careful with this energies, because that is going to be like you're going to blame the kids, or you're going to blame the parents, or you're going to blame the divine feminine or divine masculine, because you're divine feminine or you're divine masculine, and you create all these separations. All you got to do is understand you are both divine feminine, divine masculine energies within you. You can be within your masculine energies, but your divine feminine understands how you feel on the other side of actions of your masculine energies. If you're distorted energies, talking about, you have the wrong ideas of what masculine energy is, and you are this physical, you are this energy that it works through the aggravations, to the push, to the rush, to the hush, and so on, just to be on your own. And you don't have this soft side in there within you, then all of a sudden you don't know how to react on that beautiful energy. It's the same time if you're feminine, that it's with all these masculine energies in there, you don't know that soft energy is. You gotta be this feminine care, okay? But where does that come from? What is that? It's learned in there. It's learned into the family. And when I look at it in that energy, it shows you that, hey, you can change. You can be that strong man and powerful protector. You can be this dignity and honor within yourself. You can be that beautiful, soft, caring woman, but understanding what the masculine energy is. So now you have this balance of feminine and masculine energies within you, and you know how to move and go forward, because tomorrow the moon is coming. It's walking within Libra. We're going to be talking about this. Is going to be about relationships, and those relationships is going to be coming of what you are. What else is distorted there, so you can have these beautifications in there. With the good relationship withstands the good, the bad, and the ugly, but they are doing with what? With inner peace, by understanding the both sides of the realm, masculine and the feminine. Now we're talking about 11 o'clock. The moon is going to be still pretty much entering that Libra's energies in there, but the ascendant walking into a Libra, it is opposing the North Node Chiron and squares Mars and Mercury. And the previous hours, what I was explaining to you, now it's coming out into the surface. Your childhood wounds maybe comes out in the surface. Maybe examples from our parents or grandparents is gonna comes out in the surface. They are rooted. They put some roots within your subconscious, and now you're feeling at those roots, and they were poison at your subconscious, and it's, of course they create the situations in your life. Now you're aware of this, because you see it within the south node. We are talking about that. So the ascendant is right in the south node, and you see within the north node where you're going. But you also see that energies of that squaring, positions, how they are or no good for this. And your job is what? Transmute and transform yourself for a better relationship with you that will affect the better relationships with everybody else. And you do that, hopefully, that report helps you in your life. CF, thank you so much for being here. Glad to see you, brother. And if you guys have so many questions, you may ask now. But be mindful of your thoughts, because the universe right now wants to work with you. Okay? You may want a whatever you want in life. For example, you want a car, or you want a something, or you want this, or you want that. And all of a sudden, the universe says, well, I can't give you a 2024 Chevy, whatever, Camaro. But you know what? There is this guy out there who has a Chevy that it's made it back in the 70s. It's in very good shape and it's got only 40,000 miles. How about that one? And you understand the values. You're still getting the Chevy Camaro. Just the things are just a little different. Okay? And don't forget about it. About the universe know what is best for you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And be love with yourself. Be patient with yourself and let the inner peace lead you. And share the love and the light with you guys. And oh yeah. Be love, guys.